Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is November 1st, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, looking at the S&P 500 E-mini futures, what you'll see here is the futures are trading higher by $4.75 to 21 and a quarter per contract. So all in all, futures are trading higher before the opening bell. Now, we did see that yesterday as well. Then the futures slid down into the close. But today is the first day of the new month. We'll see if money flows come into the market. That generally is the case. But again, we have a lot of things going on. You have a Federal Reserve FOMC meeting tomorrow, and then you have the election next Tuesday. So there is a lot happening this week. But in the meantime, we have lots of stocks in the news, lots of stocks reporting earnings. Let's get into the charts of those equities because that's where we're going to make some money today. First one I want to look at is ADM. That's Archer Daniels Midland. And you're going to see the stock is trading at $45.25. Closed at $43.57. So a nice little pop up here for ADM. But what you're going to notice is that this is overbought. And if you take a look at the daily chart, you're going to see that you have an overbought condition. So, again, if you own this name, trail your stop loss. If you don't own it, I would not be trying to buy it up here. It can still go higher. Technically, it's still in an uptrend, but lots of overhead resistance around these levels. So be a little bit aware of that. And, again, if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, leave it alone. Let's take a look at Royal Dutch Shell. We're going to look at the B shares here. .B, and you're going to see this is gapping up this morning after earnings. Stock closed at $52.31, now trading at $54.35. That's a great little move. I'm seeing resistance right off the bat around $55.75 to $56. So again, give it a slight upside bias. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, leave it alone. We will be looking at this one once the opening bell rings today. Next up on our radar is going to be Valero, VLO. Stock right now is trading at $61.50, closed at $59.24. So a good little pop-up. Right off the bat, I'm seeing big resistance for Valero around $62.75 to $63. So again, there's a little bit of upside left in the window there, but not a whole lot. Be aware of that one. I might have gap levels also for Valero. We'll have to look at this one in a little while, but I may be able to get up some gap levels for the chat room members. So again, if you want to trade alongside of us, sign up for the intraday stock chat room. You get a 7-day free trial. You can see everything that we're doing in there, and I'll have gap levels posted this morning right at 9 a.m. Next up, we're going to take a look here at Pfizer, ticker symbol PFE, one of the largest pharmaceutical companies out there. Stock closed at $31.71. It is trading at $31.19 at the moment. I think there's still a lot of support in this stock around the 31 area, but if that level gives way, watch 28.50. I will be a buyer around 28.50 today in Pfizer. Next up, BABA, which is Alibaba. It looks like they're being investigated by the SEC. It looks like there's somebody on the inside that is cooperating with the SEC. Stock is getting hit today. Closed at 101.69. Now trading at 99.33. So we'll see how this one plays out. I'm seeing some support around 96.75 if it gets there. Not sure it will, but if it does, that could be a level. Keep that on the radar for later today. Cummins Engines, or CMI as it's called. Stock right now is trading at 124 and a quarter. Closed yesterday at 127.82. So this stock is getting hit a little bit this morning. I have gap levels for this one. They are lower though. I thought we were breaking down a little bit further, but I will have gap levels for Cummins posted up in the intraday stock chat room, and we'll see how that one plays out. Next one is going to be Occidental, OXY as the ticker symbol here. Stock right now is trading at $72, closed at $72.91. Only level that gets me interested in this name today is going to be around $68.75. If it gets down to $68.75, I like Oxy on the long side. Next up, we're going to take a look at Coach, COH. This is the apparel maker. Right now, the stock is trading at $36.28, closed at $35.89. So a good little uptick here for Coach. I don't see this going up all that much, but nonetheless, it is up off the lows, and we'll keep it on the radar for later. We will look to trade this one once the opening bell rings. Kellogg's reported earnings as well. Kellogg's right now trading at $76.75. Stock closed at $75.13, so it's a nice little uptick. Again, a lot of overhead resistance for Kellogg's around $78. Not sure it gets there, but if it does, just keep that in mind. 78 to 79 bucks, ton of resistance ahead. So trail the stop loss if you do own it. Let's take a look at British Petroleum, or BP as it's called. Stock right now is trading at $34.98, closed at $35.55. So this is, basically trading down a little bit, but you can see it's off of the worst levels of the day. Again, when I look at this name, I don't really see a whole lot of upside or a whole lot of downside. So this is going to be a stock we're going to have to look at once the opening bell rings. We'll see where we go from there. Still a lot of support at around 34.32 should the stock fall back down. Last but not least, we're going to take a look at Anadarko Petroleum. APC is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at $60.12, closed at $59.44. It's been all over the map, but one thing I will say is if the stock does trade back down, keep an eye out for $53.35. There is a lot of support there. If the stock rallies higher, it really has a ton of resistance around the 60, I'm going to say 65 area, but I'm not sure we're even going to see that get up there. So again, we'll keep this one on the radar. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings later today. Let's shift gears here and go to the gold market. Gold is having a huge day today. Gold futures up $14.70. If you take a look at the GLD this morning, what you'll see is GLD is trading at 122.67, closed at 121.94. But gold futures on the move this morning, trading up almost 15 points to $1,288 an ounce. Crude oil is getting a bit as well. That's up 18 cents to $47.04 a barrel. So crude oil really not doing all that much, but nonetheless it is still slightly positive before the opening bell. All right, so we're going to leave it here short and sweet today. Again, if you want to come over and trade alongside of us, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You'll see what we're doing. We had a great 2016. We're going to look to keep that going right into the end of the week and into the end of the year. So come on over, check it out, trade alongside of us, and you'll see everything that we are doing there. One other thing, I want to wish everybody a great trading session, and we'll see you all on the charts. Have a great day, everyone.